Hey folks, welcome back to Carl's Off the Grid. Today we are going to be on a Wisconsin whitetail hunt, and I got kind of a late start today. I saw that there were a bunch of deer out inside of a alfalfa field that I'm going to be hunting, and I didn't want to push them, and I just watched a buck. Yeah, he's a medium-sized buck, maybe 7 or 8 pointer, lay down along the creek, and I'm going to try to go ahead and put the sneak on him, and we'll see if we can't harvest him. But in the meanwhile, holy smokes, you should see all the deer sign here. Check out these scrapes that they just happened last night, so I'm thinking we have a really late rut this year. Usually rut is already done, but oddly enough for archery we really haven't been seeing the number of deer that we usually do. So excuse me, so take a look at the scrape, and there's like 2 or 3 little ones that just started in a row. This is a good sign. I'm gonna go ahead and set up some cameras and see if we can put the sneak on this buck. So it's not the biggest of scrape, but it starts there, goes here, and then that one I just watched him do, and then of course right up above it he's got his licking branch right there, and that deer moved back into there and he's laying along the side of a creek bottom. So let's go see if we can get him. Okay, I put the sneak on this buck. He was just laying down in a creek bottom, and he's next to a doe. And as I got to the edge of the field, he stood up, so I put a broadside shot on him. If you saw my archery video, you know I am a firm believer in lung shots. Usually when we hit the deer broadside in the lungs, it's a lot easier shot than a heart shot. They usually go down pretty quick, and I don't think this guy took more than a step. I'm gonna go ahead and strap the GoPro onto my hat. Let's walk up and we'll see if we got him. I don't think this is gonna be that far of a tracking job. My son Nick just texted, he heard the shot. Let's go ahead and we'll see if we can get this guy. There he is. He's laying down on the other side of the creek. He's obviously expired. I'll go ahead and I'll get some video footage of him, and then we're gonna let him lay. And I'm party hunting with the rest of our group. I can see another guy down the way. Here in Wisconsin we can party hunt, so I'll probably see who wants to tag this one. And Yeah, let's go get some video footage of him. He's okay size. He's not a monster, but it's a deer. He is a fat son of a gun. His belly's loaded with, they've been probably either in the corn here, or we do have some bean fields, but yeah, this will be good meat for the freezer. Alright guys, he's not a Wisconsin monster, but he's a good sized buck. And we'll go ahead and we'll take him and hang him up on the meat pole. This will be some more good wholesome meat that we harvested to last us over the winter, so it's all right. I'm with Nick the Animal Steel. So this morning we've I've had a little bit of luck. I've seen 3 deer this morning. One of them I could only identify for sure as to whether it was a buck or a doe, and that's that 8-pointer that I took. Nick, have you seen anything all day?
No, a lot of turkeys and squirrels, but no deer. So it's the way she goes.
All right. It's really warm today. I think I looked on my phone earlier. I think it was like 48 degrees. So, you know, that after we gutted that buck out, his belly was full of corn. And I knew something was up when I seen how fat he is. They've been gorging at nighttime. And it's going to be a little bit tough. You know, when they're full of corn and it's this warm out, they really don't have to move around too much. But we're hoping that this evening is a little bit more productive, and hopefully we can get Nick on a deer, and hopefully you get your buck. So yeah, we're gonna head back out to the woods, and we'll see what we can come up with on the next half of opening day. We are back at the evening portion of our hunt. Haven't seen anything yet this afternoon. And neither has Nick, but well, we'll see what happens. The squirrels are going nuts here, so usually they're an indicator that something's going on. But I'll show you what we're hunting. Behind me I have I don't think the camera picks it up, but it's a real steep hill, and at the bottom of that is that creek, and then off in front of me, and I'll pan the camera over there. I have alfalfa field, and then a cut cornfield beyond that. So check it out, and we'll see what this evening brings. So this hasn't been a real good opening day. We haven't seen anything other than those couple of deer that I saw this morning. Nick hasn't seen a deer all day, but I just feel blessed to have taken that buck this morning. I kind of had second thoughts on whether it was the right thing to do or not, but now I'm glad I took him because it's been slow. So thank you so much for joining us this week on Carl's Off the Grid. Hope you enjoyed coming along with the hunt, and I've been debating on my next hunting video of just going ahead and showing the kill shot and everything. I really don't care what YouTube says about the monetization. I think people that are watching hunting videos are watching it because they love hunting and they're used to seeing animals, being shot and the reality of where our meat comes from. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll shoot a black powder video, and if we do that, I'll go ahead and put it on film and see what they say. How bad can it be? But all right, we'll catch you next time on Carl's Off the Grid.